Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jikook Moment, the place where even the smallest gestures can tell the biggest stories. Imagine this. Two top idols, Taehyung and Jungkook, have just appeared together at Seoul Airport. Cameras are flashing, fans are cheering, and the media doesn't miss a single second. But in the midst of all the chaos, one sentence from the interviewer manages to quiet the entire world. Lately, you've been seen more often with Jimin-ssi than with anyone else. And what happened? A smile. Not just any smile, but that smile from Jungkook, the kind where his eyes turn into soft crescents. The kind of expression that only ever appears when Jimin's name is mentioned. This moment wasn't just casual small talk. For those who have followed their journey, it was a missing puzzle piece that reinforced one undeniable truth. Jikook isn't just a rumor. They are a reality, one that speaks even in silence. During Taehyung and Jungkook's latest departure from Seoul Airport, the media captured a brief yet meaningful moment. This interaction sparked widespread discussion, particularly due to one sentence that highlighted the deep, unspoken connection between Jungkook and Jimin. In the footage, the interviewer greets Taehyung and Jungkook with a friendly and nostalgic tone, saying, "Interviewer, it's been a while since we last saw the two of you together." Jungkook responds with a small nod. "Interviewer, you haven't been seen together much lately." In response, Jungkook and Taehyung gently pat each other's heads, a light-hearted gesture showing their bond and shared humor. But the real highlight comes with the next line. "Interviewer, lately, you've been seen more often with Jimin-ssi than with anyone else." That comment immediately sparks soft laughter. And even though Jungkook's face is mostly covered by a mask, his eyes form those familiar, crescent-shaped smiles, a genuine expression that's hard to hide. That smile, brief and simple, stood out as the only moment of true joy during the entire interaction. Some tried to twist the moment, saying Jungkook looked uncomfortable when Jimin's name was mentioned. But in truth, it was the only time Jungkook smiled. And those who followed their journey aren't surprised at all. Jungkook has never been uneasy when it comes to Jimin. On the contrary, he's often the first to bring Jimin up in interviews, live streams, or even unexpected moments. The way Jungkook talks about Jimin, with tenderness, admiration, and ease, has remained consistent for years. He frequently praises Jimin's personality, talents, presence, and his crucial role both on and off the stage. Whatever label people try to put on them, their bond is filled with emotional closeness that can't be faked. It's seen in small gestures, knowing glances, and the sheer comfort they find in each other's presence. That brief airport moment was just another piece of clear evidence. There's something truly special between Jungkook and Jimin, deep, natural, and constant. No wild theories or forced speculation needed. Their actions, even their silences, speak volumes. Ironically, when Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together, many fans declared it as proof that they were no longer hiding and were bold enough to be seen together. But when Jungkook and Jimin have similar moments, the same people call it fan service, agency planning, or simply say it means nothing. Because accepting Jungkook and Jimin's connection doesn't fit the narrative they want to believe. Even more telling is the reporter's own words. "Lately, you've been seen more with Jimin-ssi than with anyone else." And that's when Jungkook smiled. Not just any smile, his smile. Eyes narrowing, that unmistakable expression that only appears when he's genuinely happy or touched. Even with most of his face covered, it was impossible to miss. And yes, it was the only time he smiled in that entire clip. No awkwardness. On the contrary, it was the moment he looked most relaxed and sincere. Still, some people edited the video to make it seem like Jungkook was clinging to Taehyung, arriving in the same van, walking together the entire time. But if you watch the original, uncut version, it's clear they did not arrive together. Jungkook arrived alone, didn't look back, didn't wait for anyone. Their interaction only began inside the airport, during the interview. Now, compare that to Jungkook and Jimin's airport moments, like during their trip to Los Angeles with Yoongi. It's a whole different story. Jimin waited for Jungkook. They walked side by side. They even held hands. Not a dramatic scene, just something that felt natural. Jungkook always pays attention when he's with Jimin. If Jimin is behind, he looks back. If Jimin is ahead, he makes sure to stay close. It's a soft yet deep attentiveness, one he doesn't show the same way with anyone else. Of course, this doesn't mean Jungkook isn't close with Taehyung. They're longtime friends who've shared years together. But the dynamic between Jungkook and Jimin carries a different energy, softer, warmer, more intimate. They don't need flashy displays of affection to prove their bond. Their closeness is felt, even in stillness. Jungkook likely loves all his BTS brothers like family, including Taehyung. But with Jimin, there's something different, something that words can't quite describe. It shows in the way they care for each other, in the way they silently read one another. Sometimes, the most powerful things are those left unsaid. That's Jikook. Let's clear one thing up. Even though Jungkook and Taehyung departed Korea around the same time, they weren't traveling together. They had different schedules and reasons for traveling. Jungkook reportedly returned to Korea to say goodbye to his close friend Cha Eunwoo, who recently began his mandatory military service. This isn't surprising. Eunwoo was also present when Jungkook enlisted, showing the strong, mutual bond between them. Meanwhile, Taehyung returned for a Coca-Cola photo shoot and, according to rumors, to welcome a friend who had just completed military service. Both had personal and professional reasons. There's no indication they were filming anything together. Still, the timing of their appearance sparked fan theories. Some Taehyung fans speculated that they were filming a variety show, something similar to Are You Sure?, the confirmed show featuring Jimin and Jungkook. But as of now, there's no evidence supporting that claim. Most likely, it's just another attempt to create a counter-version of the Jikook dynamic. So, where are they going next? That remains unclear. Los Angeles again? For Calvin Klein? Celine? Music projects? Even the media doesn't have definitive answers. Some reports say they're heading to international fashion events, then revise it to say it's for album work. What's certain is, all BTS members are currently in LA for music-related work, while also managing personal brand deals, endorsements, and other events. The most important thing to remember is this: not everything is what it seems. Timing and location don't always mean collaboration. Sometimes, a smile when a specific name is mentioned says far more than 1,000 theories. In a world filled with video edits, speculations, and fan wars, we often forget to look at the most basic things, like the way someone smiles when hearing the name of someone they care about. Jungkook has never pretended when it comes to Jimin. His gestures are honest, his expressions consistent, and the comfort between them, even in silence, is more than enough to say it all. So while others try to spin a different narrative, we just need to focus on one simple fact. Out of all the names mentioned, only one made Jungkook smile. If you believe this moment was no coincidence, don't forget to like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more exclusive Jikook content you won't find anywhere else. Until next time, remember, true love always leaves a trace, even in the briefest smile.